What to do if you're sick, what to do if you're injured, how do you get better quicker? How do you recover, how do you rehab, how do you get your body back into 100% top level physical condition after you've been sick or after you've been injured? And it's a bazillion dollar question because there's so much contradicting information. And if you go to two different experts on how to recover after an injury, you'll probably get different information. Here's the interesting thing though, and I'll just use this as a personal example from me. I've had twice in my life I've been told I need to have knee reconstructions, I need to get new knees, and I've been told I have to have back surgery because I've got a really serious back injury. But I don't like going to hospital, and I certainly don't want to go to a surgery or into an operation if I don't have to. So I'm standing in my garden, and I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's enormous logs and very big rocks, and lots of earth has been moved, and I've done it all by myself. I've never had a knee reconstruction, I've never had a back injury. I'm an old lady, but I have a healthy, fit, strong body. Because I learnt about how my human body works rather than listen to an expert tell me what I should do. So I could be standing here as a woman who's had a serious back injury and I did have a serious back injury, had a serious back surgery and 2 serious knee surgeries, but I've refused to do that. And I'm not sharing that with you because I think you should do the same as me. I'm sharing that because I learnt how my human body works and I worked out for myself what was going to be best for me. So what I figured out is that I can't fix my back injury and I couldn't fix my 2 knee injuries. What I needed to do was protect my back and protect my knees from getting more seriously injured, and or to make sure that the areas around those weak parts of my body were really strong. So yes, I still have, if you look at my x-rays for my back, I've had one chiropractor and one physiotherapist who looked at my x-ray from my back and said, how are you even walking around? And the chiropractor said to me, you should be dead. There's no way that you should still be able to do all the things that you do. Well, the reason I can do that is because I have really strong abdominal muscles, really strong lower back muscles that are protecting my back injury. And I learnt that myself. Now, I'm not sharing that you should live your life like me. But wouldn't it be sad to end up with a serious back injury and not recover from it, or even have a serious back surgery, which is many people in my life have had back surgeries, and they are miserable. They're in pain all of the time. They can't function like normal human beings, and their life has been horrible since they had their surgery. I think that's just a horrible way to live. So what if you get your body as fit and strong as possible, every muscle in your body as fit and strong as possible, and is it then possible that you would recover quickly from injury, you'd recover quicker from sickness? And whether that's, and I use all of the horrible diseases, coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, depression, obesity, most cancers, and all of the injuries in your body. Any surgery that you go and have, any top surgeon will tell you that you shouldn't go and have surgery unless you're in peak physical condition. So here's a great question. Why not just be in peak physical condition all of your life, whether you're injured or sick or not, so that if you do get sick, you'll recover quicker and whatever disease it is less likely to come back. And I use that example with your immune system. You have an innate immune system which protects you from birth. We also have an adaptive immune system that if some new germ, bug, virus or disease comes about, that we will be able to fight it because our adaptive immune system is really strong. But our immune system is only strong if our body's fit and strong, because your immune system's built inside your bones. If you've got strong muscles, they pull on your bones. If you've got strong muscles, then you can get puffed, so you've got a healthy heart and lungs. Everything works better when you're fitter and stronger. So before you listen to an expert on how to prevent injury or sickness, or how to get healthier from injury or sickness, or how to make sure that they don't come back again, why not just get into great physical condition? Get as fit as you possibly can, get as strong as you possibly can, and is it possible then that everything else will be so much easier? So whatever injury you've ever had, whatever illness you've ever had, is it possible that if you were fitter and strong, the fittest and strongest you could possibly be, that you would be able to handle all of it better? And of course, with physical fitness and strength comes mental toughness and strength. And even if you have a horrible terminal illness, and I'll share this with you because a lot of people in my life, I've lived on the planet a really long time. I've had a lot of people in my life that have been told, you're going to die in 6 months or you're going to die in 12 months. And they're still alive because they refuse to accept that diagnosis. Or even the people that have died, and because I've been on the planet a long time, I've had a lot of people in my life who are no longer here. but they live the last part of their life as healthy, happy people. And when I say healthy, mentally healthy, because they wanted to enjoy the last part of their life, even though they had a terminal illness. And to me, that's all a choice. So if you want to live a great life, is it possible that everything about your life would be better if you were really fit and really strong? So rather than making excuses, I'm too busy, I haven't got time, I haven't got enough money, blah, 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 and I'm sick of hearing it. Because obviously, as human beings, we're meant to be fit, we're meant to be strong, and if we're fit and strong, we're more likely to be mentally tough. And if we're all of those things, is it possible that we could actually live our life to the max? Super duper doo, how are you? Living my life to the max, and I can move stuff in my garden because I'm healthy, fit and strong. Woohoo!